I have a very important question to ask. Are you too sweet? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys haven't yet figured it out, the topic for today's health check episode 4 discussion is diabetes mellitus. So sometimes we Jamaicans refer to diabetes mellitus as sugar. And that really is because persons who have diabetes mellitus have a higher than normal blood sugar level. So how does that happen? So let's just backtrack a little bit. Our body produces a substance known as insulin. Insulin is responsible for bringing down our blood sugar levels. Insulin is produced by an organ in our body known as the pancreas. If the part of our pancreas that is responsible for producing insulin is not functioning well, that means our insulin levels are going to fall. This type of diabetes mellitus is typically referred to as type 1 diabetes mellitus. And we usually see this type in children and young adults. Now there's another type of diabetes mellitus where even though the body is producing enough insulin, our body does not respond to the insulin as it should. So your insulin levels might be normal, your pancreas might be functioning normally, but somehow your body just is not responding to it. Your body is very resistant to the insulin. And therefore, even though the insulin is there, the insulin cannot bring down your sugar levels as they should. Now, this is generally known as type 2 diabetes mellitus. We usually see this type of diabetes mellitus in adults and elderly. But one very common risk factor for the development of type 2 diabetes mellitus is obesity. In recent times, we have actually been seeing where some of our children who may be struggling with obesity or who are overweight are also now developing type 2 diabetes mellitus. Now, when our blood sugar levels are persistently elevated, just like the pressure that we discussed last week, persistently elevated blood sugar levels can result in damage to our nerves, damage to our blood vessels, damage to our eyes leading to blindness, damage to our heart resulting in heart attacks, damage to our brain causing strokes, damage to our kidneys resulting in the need to go on dialysis in the future, damage to our skin resulting in recurrent skin infections. Sugar can cause damage to all the organs in our body, and those are just a few of the possible complications. Interventions may include diet and exercise, or in some cases, medication may be required. So now that brings me back to my question. Are you too sweet? If you're not sure, then that means it's time to book an appointment with your doctor. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.